Hello everyone, welcome to the Canadian Edge. I'm going to be doing another review of a pocket folder today. Before we do that, just want to encourage you to hit the like button, so hit the subscribe, leave a comment. Always appreciate hearing those. So today we're looking at the Gerber Air Ranger. It has a blade length 3.26 inches. Open, it's 7.32 inches, and closed we have 4.16 inches. The weight of it is 2.6 ounces. You can see it's a nice slim design on it and not much to it. You have your aluminum scales and a blade, and that's about all there is to it. The handle is a textured anodized aluminum, and it does have really good texture on it. See if I can get that up there for you to see. And the steel on this is a 7CR 17 MOV, which some of you may know is a budget steel, but it's still a decent steel. You can put a good edge on them and it'll hold it for a while. Easier to sharpen. The pocket clip is stainless steel, and it is only one position. It is right hand carry, tip down. And if you've seen my video on knife lingo, talk about the tip up and tip down, you can learn about that. And it has, instead of thumb studs or a flipper, it has the nail nick in it, and so you're supposed to hook your thumbnail in there and fingernail and open it with that. There are a couple models. Normally this does come with the dual thumb stud. You can get it in the gray like this or the black, the goldish gray, and they normally come with thumb studs. This one I picked up at Canadian Tire, and it doesn't include the thumb studs. It has the nail nick instead, but the nail nick kind of gives the blade a nice look. And you can see there is the Gerber insignia on there as well. It does have a lanyard hole as well at the back of the handle that you can put a lanyard in, and it does have a bit of a thumb ramp, and you can see there is jimping on the back of the blade, which I appreciate. And so, like I said, it is a slim design. It would be a good EDC. Doesn't take up a lot of room in your pocket. It isn't very weighty in your pocket. This would maybe fit into my gentleman's category, gentleman's knives category, as it is kind of a sleek, elegant look to it. The things I like about it, I do like the looks. It is a nice looking knife. The grip on it, the grip is one of the best that I've had, especially with just the aluminum handles. It's super grip, easy to hang on to with the jimping and with the knurling that they've got in there. It makes for a really good grip, and so you shouldn't have any trouble keeping a hold of that knife. The weight, it's a nice, as I said, nice lightweight, so it's not very heavy, and it's a good size. It's a mid-size carry knife, so yeah, it's got a good size to it. A couple of the things that I don't like about it, it doesn't have the thumb stud or flipper opening. Not a real big fan of using the nail nick to open that up, but it is what it is, and it is possible to open it one-handed. So you just run the risk of slipping your thumb along the blade when you open it one-handed though. And you can see it does have the partial serration on the blade and then the plain edge in front of that. Another thing it's not necessarily a dislike, but because of the really good texturing on the scale and the grip, and it's a really stiff pocket clip. there's not a lot of give to that pocket clip. So it really grabs on when it's in your pocket, and it will eventually do damage to your pant pocket when you're pulling it in and out, because it really grips. But on the good side, it's not going to fall out of your pocket very easy. It would take a lot to get it out of your pocket. So a little bit of trade-off there with the really good grip. But it is a nice knife. In Canada, they sell for between $40 and $50. I wouldn't pay that much for them. This one picked up on sale, and but in terms of a decent knife, it's very comfortable to hang on to. It would make a good everyday carry knife, and yeah, it's a nice little knife. And for a Gerber, if you watch some of my other videos, this has one of the smoothest openings for a Gerber that I've done a review on, and that I have. It actually works quite well. So the pivot system in here is fairly decent for Gerber. So good on you, Gerber. You got this one right. I like Gerber knives, but I struggle with their pivot systems because they're usually pretty stiff and take a lot of work. But I do have used a lot of Gerber knives. So I'm not dissing Gerber. I just think they need to work a bit on their pivot system. But all in all, this is a decent knife. I give it a thumbs up, and you can pick them up. I had a lot of sporting goods stores. Cabela's has them in Canada. Canadian Tire has them. You can find them around. They're online. You can find them quite easily. So if you're looking to pick one up, you can find them fairly easy. So that is the Gerber Air Ranger. So thank you for joining me for this review. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be doing another review in a couple days. But until then, I say stay safe and stay sharp.